Sade. Glad to see that resentment didn't prevent your cousin from sending you here. I must admit that I had doubts.
I'm here to listen to what you have to say. It doesn't mean that we'll help you. So, your emissary told us that Hikmet is sustaining attacks.
It's true. Enraged beasts. My men are tiring themselves out, killing. If nothing is done, they'll eventually...
San Mateo suffered similar assaults. The beasts were led by a creature, some sort of Nardaik, different from... Maybe it's sending creatures here as well. But I killed...
They haven't. San Mateus is far from here. I'm convinced that these rebels, they must believe that the Alliance still... I sent a scouting party to find out where they are hiding and taming their beasts, but I haven't heard from them since. We must fight. I'm not used to saying this, but for the good of the...
Do you know which way they went?
No. Officer Rainhill, that she'll be able to tell you where...
Very well, Commander.
Anything else?
I must go.
No.
Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Your Excellency.
Thanks for your visit.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to...
Yes, we fought and defeated them.
My men are exhausted. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about...
Actually, that is why your commander sent me. He's lost contact with...
And I hope that he'd sent you as It looks like all we're good for is dying to... But you wanted to ask me something.
As I said, The commander sent me to find some
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out... They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't... You have to understand. I hope that these men are alive. That those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't... So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will...
I understand that your situation is desperate, that you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But by getting to their root cause...
You hope that you will stop these attacks, but you have no... Sorry, Your Excellency.
Maybe we can avoid... There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to give you.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition. If you can bring it to me,
Do you know where this material...
From your city, New Serene. The caravan... It must have been attacked.
Very well.
The three of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. Please, hurry.
We're departing right... Captain, I must insist...
I refuse... Get us some help.
Could you tell me again?
We was... If you...
Do you know... Very...
The three... Please.
I must go...
Goodbye.
Soldiers, are you the ones who are supposed to...
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you...
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you. Here! There are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look. This looks like the place the carriage left the road. There are also some animal prints. They were being chased.
They must have tried to escape them by taking the small path.
Let's follow them.
I hope that those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we are sustaining.
Protect me in this battle! They will shine and engulf our enemies! Be careful! Your armor is falling apart! They're all dead.
But the cargo is still here.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. Do any of you know how to...
There's a lot of work, but
The beasts may come...
I'm starting right away.
And don't worry. We'll...
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the fire engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Be careful.
They're all dead.
But the-
As do any.
the be-
And don't.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Your armor is falling apart. Be careful, my child. You need healing. May the shadow engulf our enemy. the enlightened protect me in this battle!
There. I did what I could, but it's...
And now we'll have to drag it all the...
Let's depart before more
Here you are. I don't know. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back...
It wasn't an easy task.
Here, take this.
Thank you, Captain. Now, can you tell me which way these trackers went?
They went towards the west, where the rebels are most...
Are you talking about the Danae?
If you like. The governor is... So I sent my men to find... This isn't the first time that we've tried to find...
I see. Well, thank you.
Good luck.
You can count on me. I must go.
Goodbye, Your Ex... Who are you? What
Are you the scout sent by the governor?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me... He wants me to help him put an end to the attack.
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. And these barbarians.
You may be right, but I know the leader of this camp.
You knew of this camp? Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat. You should go back to the outpost now.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmed and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse. That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses.
A similar thing was happening west of the island. The animals, it resembled a Nardaig Menamen.
I have never seen a guardian that fits.
Could a Denaygad have done?
You're a typical Renaigse. You don't. None of our people would make a Nardaig suffer. Even if they're hot.
And yet someone or something is making the beasts aggressive here as...
We? Do you want...
Why shouldn't we?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed!
What?
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Your armor is falling apart!
no idea. I'm sorry.
You fought bravely, and our Guardian had changed. It no longer something really bad.
It resembled the other Guardian I told you about.
Guardians don't get sick.
And yet you and I saw the same. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust. And then we heard cries. And saw that, and we realized that it was this creature.
And you discovered that we...
Yes.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell them...
You! Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing...
I hope that they will be fine.
We are extremely...
Thank you, Duran.
Qua awalem se grenaigse. And...
I suppose that you've been informed.
Yes, I was told that the attacks had stopped.
No. The Danae Exregat, and they were as surprised as I was to see that the beasts were on. He seemed to be afflicted by the same disease.
Either way, the Guardians are creatures of the island. The rebels may not be involved in these attacks, but that doesn't...
The natives knew it and said that it was transformed. Someone else must be responsible for these.
Knowing you, you will eventually find out. In the meantime, please take this. I now realize that I should never have acted against you or your cousin.
Thank you, Commander. I will inform him.
Anything else?
I must go.
Naturally.
Constantine,
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you.
we managed to solve the problem of the attack.
Really? So
The city and its outposts were continuing. These beasts were led by a large creature.
this is the same creature which High King Vinbard...
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't. It was calling the animals around it and it seemed like it was transferring. I have never seen anything. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation.
Of course. Don't tell me that a
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the... And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by that time it was a Nardai Glenderman. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make...
So, it would be some kind of... I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done. By eliminating...
Perhaps. But these beasts attack in a coordinated fashion.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attack...
You may be right.
Do you really believe that a Denegad... Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this does... But I see it's already quite late. If you...
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have... Don't be concerned. Use the opportunity to take some rest. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell...
You are one of his bodyguards.
I am, Your Excellency. But
Recently? You mean this isn't the first... You better tell me everything.
But I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. But he sleeps very little.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should...
Well, His Highness had
And where does he go?
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency.
Where could he go out?
I've no idea.
Listen, I understand you were supposed to protect, but Constantine is not. I'm worried about him. So,
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. When he doesn't leave the palace, he writes so much down in there that he could fill entire... I hope you find His Highness.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
This boy has always behaved erratically. I'd love to believe that he's out meeting girls, but sadly I doubt it.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon Miel Frictamen had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Sorry. It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
May the trees on your road always...
Thanks. You saved us.
These animals were strange.
I'm glad I could help you. I'm looking for a young man. A Renaig's...
Someone like you.
In some ways.
He's talking about the...
Indeed. That might be him.
No, we see him passing by around night.
He walks along the path.
He has a sinister look in his...
And you do well to hide. Do you have any idea how...
He could hide in the old house. He would see...
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you can hide there. And from up there, you will...
Thank you. You've been a great help.
Be prudent on...
You're very isolated.
It's a long...
When I thought he was, but I was wrong. As I had broken my engagement.
So, our parents came to settle here. They built...
There. Now, do you want to know anything?
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait.
Here comes your cousin. In very strange company.